Can you talk about the musical influences that you grew up around? My understanding, I have here in my notes that there was a diversity of music as well as thought in your world. Can you talk about that a bit?
Absolutely. Some of the first music that I remember is Mexican music, wide variety. The things that stick closer to home for me is folkloric music
Mm.
from Mexico and Latin America, especially the great singers who also carry a huge air of consciousness and social justice in them. Chavela Vargas is one of my favorite all-time singers. Mercedes Sosa, Violeta Parra, all those great Latin American singers, super important. Rock en español was a huge thing also. Anything from Café Tacuba, which is a great Mexican rock band that also like fuses Mexican folk with all these other contemporary
Mm.
styles, but also Jaguares and a band called Molotov and Soda Stereo, all these bands that also have these songs that speak about our history and our trajectory. As a teenager, I got really into punk, and that's a whole other side of rebelliousness that really resonated. And I had a couple punk bands growing up in Mexico. We wrote our own music and lyrics, and it's all from this very naive perspective of social consciousness. But but we started then making music already in that perspective. Also grew up listening to the Beatles. My mom hired my neighbor, who was basically my age, 4 years older than me, to teach me English. And he taught me English with the lyrics of the Beatles. And that's how I started getting into the Beatles a lot. And then it turned out that my mom loved them too. And then so it became a thing. So all of that music was very present. My dad, he would upset all the neighbors. We lived in an apartment complex. He had a big stereo and he had all this classical music, and he would be bouncing off like Beethoven and Wagner and all this stuff
Oh,
while
amazing.
the stereo would be here and the bathroom would be like on the other side of the apartment, not a huge apartment, but still. And he would be showering and he would be playing Beethoven or Wagner and stuff like that while he was showering.
So the volume was up.
Yeah, while it was driving for sure.